And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. I'm David Murr, and welcome to the Nazareth Evening News. We begin tonight's broadcast with a programming note. Tonight's news production contains elements of both truth and fiction. While the birth of Jesus did really happen over 2,000 years ago in Bethlehem, a news broadcast of the event did not occur. There were no field reporters on scene interviewing people, and we have taken some creative liberties with the timeline of events. In addition, we are not real news broadcasters, nor is this even a real broadcast studio. With that said, we invite you to enjoy tonight's production.
Thank you, David. I'm Felicia Frankincense. We continue tonight's broadcast with our top story. There was a major camel accident on the road to Bethlehem today. With traffic volumes high due to the census issued by Caesar and from folks turning to their hometowns to be counted, people need to be alert and watch out for distracted riders.
That's right, Felicia. It's been reported that distracted riding was the cause of the accident, which had over 50 camels involved. Authorities say the number of injured is at 75, and that number is expected to rise. Authorities are also advising that you avoid the main route to Bethlehem and, if possible, detour through the fields. We'll bring you more information as it becomes available.
Yes, David. Distracted camel riding is becoming a real problem as young riders are checking their satchels instead of always keeping their eyes on the road. In other news, the census is also causing other headaches for travelers as overnight accommodations are getting more and more difficult to find. For more on this story, we're going to go to Channel 25's reporter, Julie Greengrass. Julie, what can you tell us about this growing problem?
Well, thank you, Julie. If that's any indication of the troubles that this census is causing, I'm sure Caesar will think twice before requiring another one. If you have any viewer photos or comments about the census, you can post them to Instagram and tag us using the hashtag BC Census.
Welcome back, viewers. As I stated before the break, there's an update on the story we brought you last week regarding a Hebrew prophecy of a coming king. Ancient prophets have been writing about his coming for hundreds of years, yet we still have not witnessed his arrival.
That's right, Felicia. Some local folks speculate and are hoping that the long-awaited Messiah will come with armies and power to overthrow Herod and free them from Roman oppression. There's even talk that he will come from the line of David right here in Bethlehem. Additionally, as more and more people arrive here in Bethlehem for the census, we can't help but wonder if the arrival of the long prophesied Messiah is very close at hand. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available.
Feel free to send us a tweet or Snapchat a photo if you have any viewer updates on this story of the so-called coming Messiah. I'm sure Herod isn't too happy about this prophecy situation and just wants it to go away. Furthermore, since prophets have been talking about this for hundreds of years and nothing has happened, I'm not going to hold my breath for any breaking news.
Felicia, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have breaking news. I'm getting a report that in the fields outside of Bethlehem, that choir angels simply appeared out of thin air and started singing. I'm being told in my ear that we have a reporter that just arrived on the scene. Let's go to Suzanne Heehall to see if she can shed some light on the situation. Suzanne, what can you tell us about this supposed celestial serenade?
Well, folks, on that note, we need to take a commercial break. This has been an unprecedented turn of events. Our producers are trying to gather additional details, and we have more reporters heading out to Bethlehem to see if, in fact, this supposed baby has been born. In the meantime, please enjoy this message from our sponsors.
Welcome back, folks. During the commercial break, we received these photos from eyewitnesses who saw the angel encounter. They tagged us on Instagram and used the hashtag WDIJSAGOAPGNOGJFAPASAAB, which stands for Whoa, Dude. I just saw a group of angels proclaiming good news of great joy for all people and singing about a baby. Seems a bit excessive, but okay, we'll go with it. As you can see from the photos, the angels are in fact singing, smiling, and bringing good news of great joy. Even the sheep look like they're having fun.
Wow. Well, those photos and eyewitness accounts from the shepherds are pretty convincing. I'm starting to think that something amazing might have happened tonight. And Suzanne, who knew she could take such good selfies? I'm getting a message from the producers that there's a strange light, a bright star of some sort that is shining over Bethlehem. Do we have a crew that we can send out to the scene? Do we know if the star is shining on someone or some place in particular?
Felicia, I'm being told that Julie Greengrass, our Bethlehem reporter, is still on the scene there in Bethlehem and is preparing to go live. She has some more details concerning the census lodging crisis and this new star. Apparently, this star is connected to the long-awaited Messiah, who coincidentally is who the angels sang about to the shepherds earlier tonight. Before we go live back out to Julie, we need to take a commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors.
We're back. As we said before the break, there is an extraordinarily bright star that has appeared over a stable or barn of some sort in Bethlehem. We're going live to Julie, our Bethlehem reporter. Julie, what can you tell us?
All right, then. Thank you, Julie. We look forward to your live report from the stable. While we wait for them to arrive, we're going to take a commercial break. Please enjoy this message from our sponsors.
And we're back. What a night we've had, folks. What started as a typical evening in Nazareth has turned into just the opposite. The camel accident, the census debacle, which caused an influx of travelers to Bethlehem, the angels appearing out of nowhere to sing about a savior being born in a manger in Bethlehem, and finally, wise men traveling many miles to follow a mysterious bright star, hoping it would lead them to this aforementioned baby. Let's go back to Julie Greengrass in Bethlehem to see if she has an update for us. Julie, what can you tell us? We're all wanting to know.
Just when you thought you've heard it all. This is the kind of night we journalists live for. It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime nights of groundbreaking reporting. So on that note, we're going to take a commercial break. Please enjoy this message from our sponsors. Welcome back, folks. Are you as stunned as me? I'm still trying to gather my thoughts and process what we've heard tonight. Could it be true? Was the Savior of the world born tonight in a stable? Is this Jesus going to grow up to be King of Kings? I have to say that I'm starting to believe it's true. Julie, I'm going to send it back to you. What else can you tell us?
Thank you for that incredible report, Julie. The world as we know it has changed. The God of the universe who loves us so much has burst through time and space to dwell among us. He is here. God is with us. We hope you enjoyed going on this journey with us tonight. I imagine we have not seen the last of this baby. Like his mother Mary said, Jesus will change the world. That's all from us tonight, folks. We invite you to join us again tomorrow. And until then, good night and Merry Christmas, Nazareth.